Hello, thank you so much for watching this video. I am Colin and this is Shona.
Hi.
Shona's first ever video on the channel. So exciting. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Such fun, such fun. So thank you for watching this video, Road to Disney. In this video we're going to do a haul of all the things that we have purchased or been bought since Christmas. The last haul I did on this channel was in December, when I went through all the Christmas decorations we bought from the Disney store, because there were so many amazing Christmas decorations released for the 2017 season. But since then we've had a lot of gifts bought for us, we bought things ourselves, and we just picked up things along the way. So below the camera here there's a pile of Disney things, and we've got a lot to get through. I'm very excited to go through everything we have here. So I think we should start.
Go on then.
Yeah. I think the first thing I should talk about is what I'm wearing at the moment. This hoodie. See this Mickey hoodie, and it's also got Mickey. Can't we see it? Mickey logo, because the sun. It's actually really sunny for the first time ever. There's like a Mickey logo here on the cuff.
It says Mickey down there.
It says Mickey down the side here. God, the sun is so bright. Look at it. It's like completely makes it disappear. Mickey down here. So I bought this, or actually it was bought for me by Shona, through Boohoo Man, boohoomen.com, I think it's the website.
It's Boohoo, but the men's section, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know Boohoo did men's clothing, but I think the Facebook algorithm realised that I'm a big Disney fan, so on my Facebook I kept seeing sponsored adverts from Boohoo Man advertising all their Disney wear, and the fact there was a massive sale, and it was like 50% off pretty much the whole line. So took advantage of that. I can't remember, we'll try our best to give you the correct prices for everything we're going to talk about, but this hoodie I think was about £12. It was very heavily discounted, so I thought that was a bargain. Honestly, it's so soft, it's so light. I don't know what it's made of, but honestly it's like a feather.
Yeah, it's a funny material.
And it's so soft as well. It's so soft and nice to hold. It's just brilliant. It's a sort of perfect hoodie to have on when you're around the house or in your flat or whatever when it's really cold. Especially here, it's freezing at the moment. So having this on whilst I'm just chilling is amazing. But apart from this hoodie, I also bought, or Shona bought me, I must say. Shona here bought me.
Yeah, but it's only because I owed money.
No, the correct answer there is you bought it because you love me very much and you want me to have all the Disney stuffs. Here's another. This is a jumper that was bought for me as well. Hope you can see with the sun.
That's my favourite.
This is so good, isn't it? It's such a lovely jumper, and this is actually the same material as this hoodie. It's so soft, so light. Really nice image on there. Walt Disney's Mickey, really colourful Mickey Mouse on there as well. I can't say enough how lightweight this is. It is so
it's the same
light.
material, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's so nice. This must have been around £10 as well. So it was really, really good price. So I really love this. The only problem I'm finding with all my jumpers is that, like, when you wear like a black top or a dark material top, in these sort of jumpers, the fluff here comes off and it sticks to the top. So if I'm wearing a black or brown or whatever t-shirt, you can see all the fluff on it, and it's very annoying. And we need to get one of those
lint rollers.
A lint roller or something, but yeah, that's not something we'll waste our money on, lint rollers. That's a boring adulty thing. We don't care about that. So that's really cool. Love that. So they have still got the Disney men stuff on Boohoo. I don't think they got a sale on at the moment, but the stuff is really good, and it's definitely worth checking out if you're looking for men's Disney stuff.
You could also, it's pretty much unisex, this one, but they did have a girls range too. But I was trying not to be too spendy.
Yeah, I mean, anyone could wear this.
Yeah.
You wouldn't necessarily need, a man wouldn't necessarily need to wear that. But if you wore this, it'd probably be like a blanket, because it's so big. It's like, look, it's huge. Comfy. I actually got one last thing from the Boohoo Man store. I'll very quickly show you this t-shirt I got as well, which says the original Mickey Mouse, 1928, Walt Disney Co., and a nice old-fashioned picture of Mickey at the bottom there. It's a bit creased here because I've been wearing it the past few days. But this is a really nice t-shirt as well. I think this was this must be about £8 or £9. I think this was a bit cheaper. So the reason I knew about this t-shirt was actually from Stephanie and the Spaniels YouTube channel, who we watch. I think she recently changed her name, didn't she, on YouTube?
Yes, it used to be Stephanie Jean's blog. but we saw it on her Instagram stories, and you asked where it was from, didn't you?
Yeah, her partner was wearing this, and I was like, because this may sound a bit weird or a bit like I know everything, but when I see people, men especially, wearing Disney clothing, I usually know where it's from, because there's not many options for men in terms of Disney attire, unless you buy it from the actual Disney World.
That's
or Disneyland.
where we thought it was from, didn't we?
Yeah, we thought it was an actual Disney Park one. But yeah, she said Boohoo, so that's how I found that one. I really like this one, actually. It's really nice. So yeah, it's really good quality as well. Really cheap. I was a bit worried when I saw the price, but honestly, great quality. That's the first bit. Let's do something from Shona. Shona, tell us something. You've got a big pile here.
Yes, I've realised that this has been in shot the whole time, so no spoilers. But Colin's mum kindly got me, do you want to hold it up closer, the Kath Kidson Crossbody Bag. I saw it when the collection came out before Christmas and really liked it. But as with everything Kath Kidson, it's pretty pricey, and I have a lot of handbags. But Colin slyly made note of everything that I liked.
That's what I do now. Like when it gets like a few months before Christmas, if Shona says like she likes something or went out shopping, she says, "Oh, that's nice." I'll make a note of it on my phone just so I've got, because there's been times in the past where it's been like Christmas Eve and I still haven't bought all your Christmas presents, and I can't deal with that stress anymore. So yeah, I knew as soon as Shona said she liked this, I messaged it because my mum was asking what Shona would want. And since then, she literally went out and bought it the same day. So this is one of the first presents you actually got for Christmas. But yeah, it's really nice.
It's really good. Yeah, I took it on our holiday the other week, and it's a good crossbody bag. It fits a lot in, and yeah, I still don't think it's necessarily worth the hefty price tag, but this range has been in the sale for a couple months now, and that makes it a bit more reasonable.
Yeah,
but it was a lovely gift, and I'm glad I've got it.
Yeah, honestly, like whenever we go to Kath Kids now, I went to one yesterday, they've got sale on for all the Disney stuff. And we found that with a lot of shops selling Disney clothing, Disney products, there's a lot of sales going on at the moment. We don't know whether there's only a certain time that Disney are allowing these places to sell the items, so they need to get rid of them. But it's strange because the Disney, especially the Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse range, are very popular.
Yeah, this range,
Kids.
yeah.
So it's strange that they're getting rid of them for such cheap prices, which is beneficial for us. But a bit strange because obviously people love Disney merchandise, so you'd think they wouldn't need to put a sale on it. But there you go. You've got loads of Kath Kids.
I was going to say we probably should keep to the same theme.
Yes.
So Colin's mum got that for me for Christmas, and then Colin got me, because they did 3 for 2, didn't they?
Yes, I took advantage of that. Yeah.
So he got me the Minnie Mouse pouch. Do you want to hold it up?
I'll hold it up because my arms are longer.
Which is currently full of things, because I keep that in my work bag.
Yep.
And it came as a set of 2, and this little Mickey Mouse one here.
Very cute. They've got Donald Duck one. No, Daisy Duck.
Daisy and Donald, yeah. Which we went to a shopping outlet yesterday, and they had the Daisy one in the sale. But Colin was like, "Why do you need another one? You've already got that one." So I refrained.
It's one of those things like whenever we see something Disney related, we just feel like we have to buy it. It is actually quite true.
I'm not.
You were like that of Kath Kidson, honestly.
It's only because it was cheap. It was half price.
Shona was trying to think of a rational reason to buy all the Disney merchandise, even the stuff she didn't need. But
I've just thought we're missing the final item. Go get my keys. I'll talk about this one. I also got this notebook, which I really like this design. I think they only did a couple things with this on though. There's a pillow which has this kissing scene here, and also a laptop case. So I was pleased to get that notebook. It's always handy.
I really like that notebook. It was really good quality.
Then the final thing Colin got me was, you probably have to hold it really close, was this keyring, which again, really cute. I've got loads of keyrings currently, so
Mickey.
It's a nice lightweight one.
Bow, and some flowers as well, because Kath Kidson are known for their flower designs. So a nice set of keyrings.
Really pretty.
Cool.
And then, so that was from Christmas. And then it was in January, we went to see Paramore in Birmingham. And on the way up, we stopped at Bicester Village, which is another shopping outlet. And we managed to get some bargains there. I'd seen this and liked this a lot. I haven't worn it yet, actually, which is pretty bad. But can you see it at the bottom?
Yeah, you can see the clear Daisy at the bottom.
Really like this. Really saw it all. That's the thing, when you see everything on Instagram, makes you want it even more.
This has been quite a popular one. A lot of the Disney family on Instagram and Twitter have been posting pictures of this one. I think Charlotte Roth is quite a big fan of that one. But it's really, I didn't realise you haven't worn it yet.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Yeah, it still looks brand new.
Only because I'm quite this is going to sound like, well, why did you buy it? But I'm quite a warm person naturally, and it's not actually been that cold. But
it has been cold.
I don't think it's been that cold. But
Shona just doesn't feel the cold. She sweats when it's Arctic conditions. It really
this isn't something I'd wear to work, so it means we've only had a couple weekends to wear it really. But I have worn. Actually, this contradicts what I just said because this is a jumper.
Just keep going. It's fine. Keep on talking. I really like this one.
I didn't say. Oh, fucking hell.
PG-13.
I didn't say how much this was a bargain. This was like £20. I think it was originally about 50.
I have to say,
45.
I think 45. It's really nice, but if you spend 45 on this, that is
just a
bit of a
t-shirt.
rip-off, to be honest.
Maybe £40. I don't know. 30. This next item was definitely a lot more expensive. This was more like
maybe that's why I wasn't selling so well.
50 or 60. And it is a really nice jumper. I got it in large because I like things to be baggy. It does look really big. It is big on me. It is meant to be baggy fitting. But yeah, I got this for 40, which is much more reasonable because at the end of the day, it's just a jumper.
How much was it originally?
I think it was like 50 or 60.
That's a good price.
Which again made me wince. But it's pretty because it has got sequins on Mickey. Oh, I keep getting confused. Minnie's hat. But yeah, definitely, in my opinion, it's a lovely jumper. Not worth almost 100 quid.
No.
So I was really chuffed to get those two because both together came to less than how much this would have been originally on its own. So
yeah, and yesterday we went to another outlet store, Cath Kidston, and they had the sale on for all the Disney things. And Shona was looking for the pajamas.
Yes, because I didn't get any pajamas because where Cath Kidston sell them separately, it comes to almost I think it's like £60-70 for a pair of pajamas, which I'm just not willing to pay when you can get Disney pajamas in Sainsbury's, Primark, Tesco, you know, for £10. You just don't need to be spending that kind of money. But yeah, annoyingly, they didn't have any yesterday in my size, but that's the way it goes. I've got plenty anyway.
Yeah, it's quite limited to those. They seem to be very popular. There are a few of they had the Dalmatian range, didn't they, a few months ago, and they've got that. They had a few of those, didn't they? Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
So that's Cath Kidston done.
Yes, there's so much more to go through. Let's right, I'm going to quickly talk about River Island. So the end of last year, I noticed that River Island were doing a few Disney it seemed like official Disney t-shirts. So they had t-shirts with Mickey on, with Pluto, Donald Duck. And in my haul back in December, I did talk about the Donald t-shirt I got. But since then, similar to Cath Kidston, they were putting so much of the Disney stuff on offer. Like all the Disney t-shirts were down from like 25 to 10 quid, which I think was a bargain. So I picked up this one. You can see it's a colourful outline of Mickey on it with some stripes on the sleeves. I really like this one. There was two different designs of this one. There was either this black one, which I prefer, or there was one that was like a beige colour, and it had holes at the top of it. Part of the design is there were like holes all on the top, and it was a bit of a strange design choice. So I'm glad I found this one. I think I found this one in Bath actually.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a really nice t-shirt, and I've got I think about 3 now Disney themed t-shirts from River Island, and I'm a big fan of River Island. It's one of my favourite retail shops for men's clothing. So when I saw they were doing official Disney ones as well, I was like, yes, got to get on that hype. So yeah, this was about 10 quid, I think. It might have been about 9, it might have been even less actually, but it was really cheap. It was on one of those sale rails, and I just had to go through it. I just found it by chance, and it's luckily in my size as well, which is good. So yeah, really like that top. I need to wear more actually, I haven't worn it in a while. So there's also a few other River Island tops, but that was the main one I wanted to show. Another thing I was quickly going to show, I recently changed jobs, and when I left my last job, they knew I was a big Disney fan, and they got me a Disney Life subscription. You don't need to focus on that because you know what that is. So that's right. I haven't actually used this yet. We saw there was a 7-day trial for Disney Life, so we used that. The amount of films they got on there is fantastic, but something that was missing is I really want to watch the animated series House of Mouse, which was on Disney Channel and Cartoon Disney back in the early 2000s. That was if you've never heard of House of Mouse, you need to YouTube it. It's absolutely hilarious. Fantastic show. I used to love it. Basically, Mickey Mouse and Minnie, Pluto all run this nightclub, which shows short animations, and all the characters from Disney films go to this club, and there's just loads of funny references and funny jokes. It's actually absolutely brilliant. But apart from that, they've got pretty much every film you'd ever want.
Really good, yeah.
So yeah, I need to use that at some point. What should we talk about?
Should I talk about?
I'm leaving the bit. There's two big ones that we want to talk about. We'll leave those to the end because they're big.
We can talk about. Colin got me a few more. We call them goodies because you just want to good them, but they're actually called Tsums. Now I still really like these. I'm a bit sad because it looks like Clintons are potentially not going to sell them anymore because the two that are near us here in Bournemouth have reduced their stock, haven't they? Quite drastically.
We went to a Clinton's recently, and they put all their Tsums into a big old bargain bin, and they were like $1.99. Like they're trying to get rid of them. So I think the Tsum craze and phase is ending, unfortunately, which is a shame because we've got a huge collection over here, and I've got a collection over there as well.
I love them so much. They're my favourite.
But we first saw them when we went to Disneyland Paris 4 years ago.
2014.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's when we first saw them. Is when they were brand new, and we were like, oh, they're really cool, and that's when the obsession began. But
it was 2014.
Yeah, it's 4 years this year.
So I love this. Colin got me. I know you said you wanted to leave the big one to last, but I think.
Okay. If you talk about this, then we'll do one of the big ones.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Because it makes sense. Colin got me this one as a bit of a consolation prize because I love the Big Lotso. There you go.
Remember that, the Big Lotso in Disney Store.
Because it smells like strawberries. My friend Georgia has had one for ages, and every time I've gone around to her house, I've seen it. And I just couldn't justify it. Again, I know this is a recurring theme. £50 on a stuffed toy when you're almost 25 just isn't something that you can say yes to when you've got bills and adult responsibilities. But my sister, she knew how much I loved it. And what's great about the Disney Store online is that they do different offers. And she managed to get him when he was half price. And she also personalised it for us. So although he's mine, I like to say he is mine. Can you see it says Shoz and Coles?
At the bottom, yeah.
Or Not So Poor. I'm Shoz. Colin's obviously Coles.
Now, I was always a bit sceptical about getting the Big Lotso because, you know, he's pretty evil in Toy Story 3, to be fair, but I guess...
And I say misunderstood.
He is misunderstood, but...
He had a troubled background.
he smells absolutely lovely. I don't even really like the smell of strawberries. Really, I'm not a massive fan of strawberries, but it smells... because he sat in our living room, we sat on our armchair, and like it'll be like just randomly just watching telly, and suddenly you just get a massive whiff of strawberries. It just randomly seems to emit the smell, but...
It definitely fades of age, though. He smells more... strawberryish on his face than he used to, which makes me sad.
Yeah.
The smell better stay. But I love him so much, and I'm so glad Sophie managed to snap him up at a bargain price.
He is cute. He's very soft.
It now makes me think, can I justify a big mini? But we shall see.
In the Disney Store just before Christmas, they had a Big Minnie and Big Mickey, a Christmas themed Mickey and Minnie.
They weren't big, were they? They were just they were smaller than him.
Yeah, they had them on as a good deal. But we thought we've as much as I'd love all the Disney cuddly toys, we've just got no room for them, people. Honestly, we're struggling to find room for Lotso, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe let's go to Disney. Maybe we'll have to buy another one.
Thanks,
Right, now probably my favourite ever thing I've ever received Disney-wise.
This is Sophie again.
Is a Shona's sister. Now, I've been going ever since we went to Disney World last April. I've been talking about the big Lumiere and the big Cogsworth that they have. I say the big ones; they're not that big, but the lifelike ones. They had them in all the shops at Disney World. At the shop near Gaston's pub in Magic Kingdom, they had it everywhere. The shop in Disney Springs, the home shop, they're in there. The World of Disney, the big one in the centre of Disney Springs, it was everywhere. And I said so many times how much I wanted one, like either Cogsworth or Lumiere. And it took me really by surprise. I don't know why, because I've asked for it for so long.
Bearing in mind that we went back in April 17.
Yeah.
So almost a year. The reason why we didn't get it when we were out there is because, of course, you've got to bring it home, don't have much luggage allowance. It was really tight when we went to Florida, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And also the price tag. And I didn't know if it was something that Colin was wanting just because we were there in the moment. Because of course, when you're at Disney, you want everything, don't you? But when you come home, you're like, oh, why did I buy that? So
we've not said that about anything we bought in Disney World. Though,
no, but
we've loved everything. We're very picky about what we buy.
Yeah,
you know, there's some vloggers out there. We love so many Disney vloggers we love. There are some out there who will just buy absolutely everything. I'm not like that. I'm really picky of what I buy. It has to be something. It has to be something we really, really love before we'll put down the money. I just realised you can see what this is. So I've got Lumiere. I've got Lumiere, and this completely took me by surprise when I opened this at Christmas, and I absolutely love him. He's so good. The detail on him is absolutely fantastic, and he does light up. He does light up. I don't know if there's any batteries in. You can't tell because it's so sunny. I just need to get Cogsworth now. So when we next go back to Disney, I'll have to maybe contemplate putting the money down for Cogsworth. But I absolutely love this. It's so nice. It's got a nice padded back, so wherever it stays on a table, on a mantelpiece, it won't slide around. He
is really nice. I do really like him.
And the thing's like, when we left Disney World, we actually had quite a lot of space in our suitcase, so we could have actually bought both of them, and because we were worried that we were going to go over our allowance, but we actually had loads of space in the end because we were really conservative about it. But I think this was on sale on the Disney store as well, which is why this was purchased for me. But very happy I've got this, and I've actually got a small Lumiere, which I did buy at Disney World last year as like a compromise for not getting the big one. So now they actually complement each other. So absolutely love that Lumiere. Price probably is about 40 because I think it's normally 40. So I think the discount is about 25. Maybe.
Way more.
No, about 60.
Yeah, honestly.
I know. I think
otherwise we would have done it.
The Cogsworth.
It was a very generous gift.
Cogsworth has is an actual clock, so I think that one was more. But big fan of Lumiere.
He was too expensive,
Yes. Very cool. Right, what should we talk about now?
Well, I've touched on the goodies, so this then leads us to talk about the new sort of soft toy Japanese craze that's come over from obviously Japan. This one again. I love things that smell. Oh, he's fading too. Maybe that's just what happens.
Oh, yeah, I think it's just natural.
Can't smell it hot. It used to be really strong.
Yeah, it's not as strong now.
No. So obviously this is Cogsworth. These are called. I don't know how you say it. We say Oofy. It could be Oofy. I don't know.
UFFY, I think it's spelled.
But they're just basically little chubby, bally versions of Disney's favourite characters.
Potentially it is a copy because TY did a range of these big ball Disney characters. So it's sort of like a copy of that.
But we've never seen them. Your sister got us those, but we've never seen them in the shops or anything. But we've got Mickey and Minnie of one by TY. But my sister, my little sister, Amelia, she watches these videos. Hi, Mars. She
give us a thumbs up.
And Sophie does.
2 thumbs up.
I don't know what I'm saying now.
You're saying that.
Oh yeah.
Oofy.
What am I saying? She really wanted Belle from Beauty and the Beast in this collection, and she obviously is just a child and doesn't have a credit card or a debit card. So I said that I would purchase it for her, and she gives me the money. But I thought, you don't go on the Disney store and just spend a £5. So I brought myself Cogsworth. Now, what's the little gimmick about these is they are not only bally and cute, but they also smell. And for the Beauty and the Beast collection, they all smell like rose. And I was just saying, it's definitely faded, but I think it's where, because he's just been sat on our chest of drawers, that's obviously where he just, it could be because he's been sat next to our reed diffuser maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's still really cute, and I'm glad I got one. But to be honest, they've brought out a new Snow White collection. And I really wanted the Snow White one because she smells like apples. But I'm not, I don't love them as much as I love my goodies, so I hope the goodies are here to stay.
It seems like they're trying to replace Oofies with the Tsum Tsums. But I'm not completely sold on them at the moment, but I'm sure as they release more, I'll...
You can't stack them. That's what I like about the goodies, is they're £3. They're easy to buy in terms of space. We've got them all under our TV. So yeah, that's our Oofy.
Let's do the Winnie the Pooh. So, as all of you Disney fans will know, Clintons in January released a Winnie the Pooh range of items. They're like household items, wasn't it? There was notebooks, pens, stationery, many cool things.
So I was going to say, although Clintons appear to be, not doing goodies anymore. So I'm going to call them goodies because that's what I call them.
Tsum Tsums.
Tsum Tsums. They are still doing... We keep spoiling it. I lifted it up.
Yeah, I keep forgetting how much you can actually see.
Yeah, because I'm short-sighted as well, so I can't really see the screen. They do still seem to be releasing Disney stuff, which is great.
Keep talking. I'm going to close the curtain.
But we went into Clinton's back in January, wasn't it?
Yes.
And I hate it when you watch hauls and everyone gives you like their life story. You just want to see the items, I know. But
that's what we're about. I think that's what Shona's about to do. So,
but they had the stand, and we were looking at all the different things. And there's the typical notebooks, pens, which of course we've got tons of. And I really liked this particular item, which I'm going to show you now. It is. Is it gonna?
It's focused.
Oh, it's focused apparently. It is Winnie the Pooh in gold. He's sat on a little dish like that, and he's meant to be a ring stacker, but I don't have that many rings, and they fit nicely in my jewellery box. So I've been using him to put all my earrings around the bottom here. So I've got quite a few earrings. But what was funny is we both really liked this one, didn't we? And we said we'd get that because, like I said, pens and notepads I've obviously got a lot of. And they had one on display. And Colin, instead of saying, "Excuse me, can you pass that to me?" he just reached over me.
I was like a kid in a candy shop, really. When I see Disney stuff, I have to fondle it all and hold it all.
Especially because we'd seen it all on Instagram. And because it took us by surprise that it was in stock.
They had everything. We were surprised at absolutely everything. And there was no one there. It was an empty shop as well, wasn't it? So we had like free reign to look at it all.
But anyway, I was going to say, we've gone off tangent again.
Yeah.
He reached over me and knocked the display version of that. He literally like frisbeed it across the shop.
That was the dish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Pooh's face.
Oh yeah,
it
wasn't
one of these. No, they had
sorry.
this gold dish which was Winnie the Pooh's head, which was lovely. I really like that as well. And let's see, it was sliding out my hand and just literally smashed on the ground.
It was really awkward. Everyone stared. But the guy was really nice about it and didn't make us pay for it.
Oh, I was worried. He was literally like, "Oh, it's fine, I'll clean it up." So yeah, we had to leave quite quickly after that. But the Winnie the Pooh range in Clinton's is brilliant. It's really good quality stuff.
Really lovely.
It's really nice.
I love Winnie the Pooh. Always have. So it's really nice. Collection. Did you want to talk about your few bits?
Yeah, I've got a few things I want to talk about. Then we're going to get onto end on something big as well, which we're very excited about. I'm pointing.
I've got two things actually.
Oh, I've got quite a lot of things. We need to hurry up then. Two things I want to quickly mention. Something I got for Christmas in my stocking was these Star Wars pens, which are very nice.
Can you believe he's not opened them because you've been waiting to film?
It's end of February now, and I've actually been waiting since Christmas because I wanted to talk about them in a haul. And now I've spoken about them, I can finally use them. So they're like little lightsabers. I'm going to get the camera to focus on it.
They glow in the dark, but I don't really think they do.
Glow in the dark. Two lightsabers. So really cool. I'm really looking forward to finally getting those out. So I can have a go on those. I can never have too many pens at work, so that's really cool.
Where's your post-it notes?
My post-it notes. Store them, Shoz. Store them.
So I brought Colin. I was going to say.
Right. Oh, so much stuff, people. So, and girls, I got for Christmas these post-it notes, and these were actually from the Disney store.
Yes,
weren't
I
they?
brought those at the same time as I brought the Affiffies.
Something else I've been waiting to talk about in the haul. So Mickey saying, "Okay, I'll remember that if the camera will focus." You can just about. There you go. I'll remember that.
Open the lid bit.
It's very cool. That little magnet here. Open this up. Down there, and there's loads like little sticky notes on there as well. And I use so many sticky notes at work, so these are really handy.
These will have to be just for special things. I shall go through them quickly.
Yeah, I'm always worried about taking my Disney things to work though, because I'm worried that people will nick them. I don't want people to nick these. Put them in my drawer maybe. But yeah, I really like those.
You make out as if you're working in a scummy place.
So two things I can take to work with me. No shame. They have Christmas things as well, so finally get to talk about them and finally get to use them.
Yeah, you can put them in your bag now.
Yeah, I know, amazing. And one final thing, this is actually Shona's. When we went to we went to the Disney store a couple of months ago.
In Southampton, wasn't it?
Or was it Birmingham?
Yeah, Southampton.
And every year they update their bags for life with cool designs, nice designs. And the one from the end of last year was really cool. Mickey and Minnie, sat back to back. Nice little sketch effect, and you can see like there's little sketches in the background. You don't know if you can make them out, but there's like Mickey. Daisy, Minnie, Mickey, and Chip and Dale are in there as well. Unfortunately, so it's a really nice little bag, and Shona used it for work to take her lunch and things like that. So that is
very
really,
handy.
Really cool.
I thought it was cute.
It is very
It's
nice.
like £2, and like Colin said, I used it to take my lunch to work in.
Right.
Was it necessary? No, but I liked it.
Without further ado, the big finish.
No.
It's not the big finish.
No.
It's the. Is this still big, but not the finish?
Oh god.
I'm gonna hold it. My arms are bigger. You're gonna drop it.
Again, this was another purchase we got at the Disney store before Christmas. I really like this mug, but have too many mugs. and thought, oh, I could use this for my makeup brushes. Big Tangle fan. I like the fact that
it's a little quote on the edge.
This mug had so many different unique things to it, such as the quote and the way that Rapunzel's been illustrated, that I couldn't pass it up.
There's a few of these, wasn't there? There was Snow White, Sleeping Beauty.
Obviously Rapunzel, yeah.
The brushes aren't included, by the way.
No, but it's a really good size if anyone is wanting to justify buying another mug. It's a really lovely size for keeping your makeup. Okay, stop touching the makeup brush.
Sorry. Big adventures, big dreams, big hair is what the quote says. Massive mug. I don't know if you could maybe have like.
I think that was like $7.99.
Yeah, that wasn't too. That was quite a good price actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, really like it. I'm so glad I got that one.
As I said, brushes are not included.
Love it.
Cool. Right.
But this
the
is
big finish. Woo!
The big finish. So, as everyone knows, finally Pandora has come to the UK. When we went,
Pandora's always been in the UK. You mean Pandora?
Sorry,
Disney Pandora.
Yes, that's what I meant. Disney Pandora has come to the UK. And when we went to Florida, we obviously had a look in all the shops. And again, I talked myself out of getting anything there because I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that once we get home, a collection will come out. And yeah, it didn't come out straight away, did it? But about 6 months later.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I waited because, of course, I know you can still get park exclusive charms. But the charms that I were looking at, such as the one I've got here, we've now been able to get. So I'm glad I waited.
It's cheaper as well, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad I waited and spent my money on things that we couldn't get here. So Colin's going to have to hold it up close to the
This is showing as Disney Pandora bracelet.
So my mum really kindly brought me. Yeah, you can't see it, can you? We're now red, Colin.
We're now in the dark. Oh my god, this looks very seedy, doesn't it? But this is the only way that you'll be able to see these Pandora charms.
Really?
Actually, if I a little bit.
That's better.
The sun's right there.
That's fine for me. Okay, I look fine.
Yeah. Right. So Pandora charms here. It will focus on them. Hopefully.
You need to go in closer.
There we go. Right, so this is shown as Pandora Disney bracelet on here.
So my mum kindly brought me the actual bangle. It is a Beauty and the Beast bangle. So it's got a sparkly rose closure on the bangle, and then engraved it says "Beauty is found within." Really love it. Really suits because I've got quite chunky wrists. It really fits nicely and suits.
Can't get it to focus.
Would you have to film it?
I'll do that. There we go. There you go.
You can see the rose. So it's really lovely. I also got, if you show the mini...
Sorry, you can't see us, people. This is the only way to get it to focus.
The mini headband charm. So I got that for Christmas too.
Yeah.
And also the spaces, the sparkly spaces with the heart charm in the middle. Now that's obviously not Disney, but I really like that. And you can also buy Disney minis which fit inside the heart locket. So, further down the line I could swap the heart for something else. Oh. We then went to, when I brought my lunch bag when we went to Southampton just after Christmas, I brought myself the Cinderella Charm, which is the it's got a sparkly blue
I'm
heart.
back up again, people.
And doesn't it say "A dream is a wish your heart makes"?
What, these?
On the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then on the back it says "A dream is a wish your heart makes."
Oh.
Loved that. So I brought myself that because I wanted to add to my collection.
Actually, fine. Put it down. There we go.
That's it. There. "Dream is a wish your heart makes." I have 2 Pandoras already with just normal charms. Are you holding it back to front?
Yeah, but that's that way.
Oh right. And I put on there my 2 star charms from my other bracelet. And then we only went away a couple of weeks ago to Dubai with my family. And one of the first shops we went into was a Pandora. And I went in there with no... I know Colin's mentioned this before. But I had no interest of looking at the Disney charms because I've got plenty, as you can see. And I just wanted to look at the Dubai ones because they don't do it here. They just have, I think, Big Ben and stuff. But across different locations in the world, they do Pandora Charms, obviously for tourists to buy, that are specific to that area. So they had like I Heart to Buy charms and stuff. And I brought myself, I can't remember what it's called now. It's the hand, which means like wisdom and protection, and I can't remember.
It looks like my hand. The hand I'm doing at the moment. See at the bottom there, the hand.
Dangly
That's the
one.
Dubai one there.
Really love that. Really lovely. I straight away was drawn to that one. Colin, obviously, because I was looking at jewellery, and then there was Pandora Disney in there. I had a little wander over to the counter, and he found the Lilo and Stitch charm. Now, if he wasn't with me, I wouldn't have looked. I'd have just brought the hand and walked out. He found Ohana. Now, that has been sold out everywhere. When we went to buy the Cinderella one, I asked the lady in the shop, when are you getting Lilo and Stitch back? Because that is what I want. That's my jam.
Stitch there.
And she basically laughed at me and said, it's sold out everywhere. They don't even know until a couple of days before when collections come out, which I didn't really believe. But anyway, she said that it's basically worth a ton on eBay, and that's the only way to get it, which I wasn't keen on doing because I don't believe in doing that. So, because of course things could be fake, etc. So I thought, well, I'm never going to get it. You know, we were a bit slow to it, but Colin managed to find it.
When I originally was going to get shown Pandora Charms, Disney Pandora Charms for Christmas, I wanted to get the Ohana one because we love Lilo and Stitch. We stayed at the Port Orleans French Quarter Resort, and whilst we're at the resort, they were playing Lilo and Stitch. They have like a event where they showed films out under the stars on this field, and they played Lilo and Stitch there. We've always loved that film. And I really wanted that one, but it was sold out everywhere, online, in all the stores. I spoke to staff in 2 different Pandora stores who told me it's sold out across the UK. They didn't make enough of them, and they didn't expect it to be as popular as it was. And then we walk into the first Pandora in Dubai, and there it is. They've got loads. So I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh God, amazing.
So I got one, and Amelia got one.
For that, so that was amazing. So very happy finally got that one. Because it's such a nice charm. As I show, it's got obviously Lilo, Stitch, and it says Ohana on it as well. It's just fantastic.
But as you can see, I'm already filling up my bracelets, so this is going to be a dangerous collection to be adding to.
Yes. You get some more. Anyway, I think that's about it. That is everything we've had.
Yeah, that is everything.
Looking at the pile, everything's been discussed. So thank you very much for watching this haul. Thank you, Shona, for joining me on Road to Disney. Colin and Shona's Road to Disney. So it makes sense, really, doesn't it, to have her here? I hope you could see everything as the sun's getting a bit brighter. It's like a streak of sun on our faces here. But I'll be back. We'll be back very soon. We've got so many videos to do. We've got the rest of our Disney World holiday from last year videos. Got to do our Dubai video. Went to Dubai last week, and that was an amazing experience. So we've got a long video for that as well. And our plans for the near future, Disney related, I don't really know what we've got really coming up. We've discussed. I know. I'll discuss this. We're discussing going back to Disney at some point, maybe this year. It's looking more like this year now than what we were looking at going to California, but now
we've decided to put buying a house before doing another trip that expensive.
It's really difficult because obviously we want to go back to Disney. We love Disney, love Disney World, love Disneyland, and if we could, we'd go there once a year if we could, to all the different parks. But life gets in the way. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices and think. We're at that point now. We're looking to get a house and own a house together. So once we've done that, then we'll plan another big trip. But I think we're looking into potentially another trip to Disneyland Paris because at the moment they have deals on throughout the year. But they've got quite a good deal on at the moment.
It's free meal plan, isn't it? Which is really good because obviously that's what stings you. It's all the food on top. So
especially as breakfast isn't included now with Disneyland Paris hotels. So that is potentially something that could happen. Obviously. You have to look at logistics and costings for that, but I'm very envious of all you Disney vloggers out there who've gone like 3 or 4 times in the space of a year. We're very jealous. Wish we could do that, but we live in the real world. No, I'm joking.
I was going to say, although I have to say, it keeps it special that it's still a rare treat for us.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been 4 years since we last went to Disneyland Paris. It feels like we're only just there.
It's crazy.
I mean, I'm ready to go again. I mean, it's weird. Last year,
it's almost a half decade. It's crazy.
It's insane. We went 2013 and 2014. We went 1 year after the other. And that's been 4 years, and we're thinking of later this year because they've got the Summer of Superheroes, and they've still got the 25-year anniversary special stuff going on as well until the end of September. So really good price as well. We found actually really reasonable. So that's potentially something we're going to do. But obviously we will do videos before then. So very exciting. Anyway,
I was going to say anyway. I think they do Disney Pandora there now.
What, Paris?
Yeah, I think so.
That would make sense. Didn't they open the Disney Home Store there recently?
Yeah, in the Village.
Yeah. Must be in Disney
and I
Village.
actually prefer the Disneyland Paris Castle. So I'd rather have that charm.
The Disneyland Paris Castle is amazing. Is awesome.
It's beautiful.
Anyway, we should go. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Bye.
We'll be back very soon. Bye.
Bye.